Well, enjoy him while he's here, folks, because you never know if this will be the last time we see Nate Diaz in the UFC with a fan base really as big as any fighter in the sport. Diaz is back tonight, and we're glad to see him.
Stop and stand up. This guy has a cult following. He is one of the most interesting guys in the UFC because he has this sense that he really doesn't care to be here, but he also doesn't feel as comfortable anywhere but in the octagon. So it's a love-hate relationship with fighting for Nate Diaz. When he's happiest, when he's best, he's fighting in the UFC. A guy that boxes, unbelievable, but I think it's the attitude of Nate Diaz that has made him into one of the biggest stars that we've ever seen in the octagon.
He had a couple of life-changing paydays against Conor McGregor, the win at UFC 196, the majority decision loss at UFC 202.
Which to this day he says he won, right?
He thinks he won that fight. But one thing goes without saying, and I'll say it anyway, when Nate Diaz fights, the world is watching, and that is the case yet again here tonight. All right, so here he is, one of the more prolific takedown artists in the UFC at present, and when you get some praise from Daniel Cormier when it comes to your offensive takedown game, you know you're doing something right.
And we talk about wrestlers and judo players and grapplers, but this guy just combines all of that. He is able to use foot sweeps from the grappling game. He is able to use throws from judo, and he's able to use wrestling from the wrestling game to take people down. He has an array of takedowns at his disposal, and he uses every single one of them. From the speed of the level change to the timing to the knowledge of where to go next. When the guy starts to defend, he's truly, truly something special.
I don't think he could take you down, but tonight he doesn't have to. So
he does not
in this matchup, prevailing wisdom is he'll be able to get this fight to the canvas.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 22 wins, 13 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Stockton, California, USA, presenting an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Nate Diaz! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 16 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Pepper no Mercy Young! And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Bergliata.
So Dan Mergliata shares the cage. Ready. Here is not a factor for him. He feels so confident in all of his skills. He don't care what.
John, it doesn't matter. It does not matter how well you see yourself as a grappler. This guy's different level.
Yeah.
This guy's next level. You want to avoid this at all costs. Maintain distance. Do not go grappling style.
Oh, nice job to land the straight punch there. Must be nice to have that kind of reach advantage, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Ooh! Oh, straight right. Oh, big left hook there. And he landed the right hand there.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks. If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space. Great punch landed with so much power.
Well, now if you're the opponent, you really got to be careful as Diaz is able to find a home for that right hand yet again.
When Diaz starts landing the right hand, you have got to stay firm. You have got to dig your heels in the ground and say, no way you're going to just run me over. Easier said than done when you're facing Nathan Diaz.
27 total strikes unofficially have landed for Petr Yan. Single collar tie now.
Right hand punch from the clinch. The top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Try to establish that jab. Right hand upstairs. combination lands for him. He is really putting his strikes together tonight.
I mean, he's feeling himself tonight, John. He's doing a great job of putting everything together.
Oh, that's a nice straight punch there.
Threw the punch, got to the target.
Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think he's trying to sort of fatigue his opponent here a little bit?
He's kind of watching and seeing everything that's happening in front of him. Later, you'll see him start to throw counters after blocking shots. Nice punch there.
Diaz's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Lands a glancing right hand upstairs. Got the single collar tie. Got clipped with the right hand. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Oh, an educated jab there. I could watch this dude jab all day.
I mean, he's so light on his feet, and when he pops that jab, it comes right back to his face.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
Dropping his left hand, leaving his jaw wide open for him.
All right, DC, second round is getting underway. Round one, not the round of the year necessarily, but some good in there.
And it's not always gonna be. When you have two very talented fighters, sometimes it's very even. That's what we saw in round number one. Big punch land. Ooh.
Well, you saw us reference it in the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the... Oh! Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tough. Oh! Huge right hand!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Good right hand.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
So 52 total strikes have landed for Petr, and landing with 46% accuracy tonight against Nate Diaz. Oh, and he lands a punch there. Good connection by him on that.
Great connect, so fast, so accurate. And watch the ability to land anywhere.
Oh, and there he goes working off that jab again. How's your jab?
I mean, the jab's nice. I love throwing the jab. But you realize that as MMA evolves, guys will start to fight behind a very educated jab. It's just like boxing. The most thrown punch in the first one you had. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, he might be out.
Oh, hurt him.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be. And if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming. Nice.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one. And now starting to find himself on his feet.
What a fantastic strike.
Oh!
He's done it. He's done it.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch. That'll do it! And that's going to do it!
Yo! Wow! That was nasty!
Yeah, there's another one for the highlight reel, and that's probably as good a knockout as he's had in the UFC. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Crowd absolutely loving it. Flush land to close out his opponent. I'm not even sure the other fighter saw it coming. So a big knockout for him here tonight on the biggest of stages. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of his skills. He did everything in this championship-winning performance. He used his wrestling. He used his elbows. He used his pace and pressure to really wear down his opponent.
And here once more with the official decision is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliot has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 53 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Nate!